there was a boy named Rajesh. He grew up in a poor neighborhood in India, where every day was a fight for survival. His father was a daily wage worker, and his mother stitched clothes to earn a little extra money. But still, there was never enough food on the table to support his family. Rajesh started working at a very young age. He didn't have fancy toys or video games like other children. Instead, he spent his days at a small roadside bicycle repair shop. With grease on his hands and sweat on his face, he fixed flat tires and broken chains for a few coins. But what hurt him the most was not the hard work. It was the way people treated him. Some customers would laugh and say, "This boy will always remain a bicycle repairer. He will never rise in life." Those words cut deep into his heart. Still, Rajesh kept working. But at night, after closing the shop, he would sit on the footpath, looking at cars rushing by. Their shiny bodies, their roaring engines, they fascinated him. He whispered to himself, "One day, I won't just repair bicycles. One day, I will build cars." Life wasn't easy. Rajesh didn't have money to go to a big school. He studied in a small government school during the day, and in the evenings, he continued repairing bicycles. He saved every single rupee he could. Sometimes he even skipped meals just to buy second-hand books about science and mechanics. His friends laughed at him, saying, "Why are you wasting time? You're a cycle boy. You'll never become an engineer." But Rajesh was not ready to give up. He remembered every insult, every laugh, every taunt, and turned them into fuel for his dreams. Years passed. Rajesh completed his schooling with excellent marks. Against all odds, he secured admission into an engineering college. He couldn't afford the fees, so he worked part-time in garages and workshops, repairing scooters and motorcycles. Sometimes he barely slept at night, but he never complained. One day, during a college project, Rajesh and his team built a small motorized bicycle. Everyone appreciated it, but one professor told him, "Your ideas are too big, Rajesh. People like you should just find a simple job and settle down." That moment became a turning point. Rajesh thought to himself, "If people don't believe in me, then I will believe in myself twice as much." After graduation, Rajesh struggled to find investors. Nobody wanted to support a poor boy with no family background. He was rejected again and again, but he didn't stop. He worked in a small automobile workshop, saving money while secretly designing his dream car. Finally, after years of endless struggle, Rajesh launched his first small car prototype. At first, people laughed again. They said, "This car is useless. Who will buy from a cycle repair boy?" But slowly, something incredible happened. His car was affordable, fuel-efficient, and perfectly designed for middle-class families. Orders started coming in. Investors who once rejected him now lined up to shake his hand. Within a decade, Rajesh was no longer the poor boy fixing cycles. He had become the proud founder of his own car manufacturing company. The same streets where he once sat repairing tires now displayed huge billboards of his cars. And one day, life came full circle. A rich man brought his luxury car for servicing at Rajesh's company. That man looked familiar. Yes, it was the same customer who once mocked him, saying he would remain a bicycle repair boy forever. Rajesh smiled politely, signed the papers, and said, "Welcome to my company, sir." The boy who once bent his head to repair cycles now stood, tall as the owner of a car empire. Dear friends, remember this. People will laugh at your dreams. They will tell you that you are not good enough. But their words are not your destiny. What defines you is your courage, your hard work, and your belief in yourself. So never let anyone's insult stop you. Instead, use it as motivation to rise higher. If you loved this story of Rajesh, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. Because maybe the next story will be yours.